Hi, everybody. It's Dawn Colicchio from Remax Diamond Realtors right here in Central New Jersey. Last week, in case you missed it, my video was a tour of my 55 and over community in Manalapan, New Jersey. So I'm going to leave a link up top so you can watch that in case you missed it. You'll be happy to know that it sold in 3 days, multiple offers for over asking. So good stuff. So today, I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of living in a 55 and over community. So stay with me because we're starting in a couple minutes. I think the number one thing I hear over and over again from my 55 plus clients is they are so done with taking care of the exterior of their house. They do not want to do lawn maintenance anymore. They do not want to trim the shrubs anymore. They don't want to worry about edging flower beds anymore. And all of this is usually provided from a 55 and over community. So that's number one. Number two is a lot of my 55 plus tell me that living in a 55 and over community is more of a resort setting. They have different amenities. Sometimes they'll have an outdoor pool and an indoor pool. They'll have a workout room or places that you could take exercise classes. They have shuffleboard. Some of them are even situated on a golf course, whether it be a 9 or 18 hole. So you kind of feel more like you're living on a resort all year round. Who doesn't want that? The third one I hear a lot is peace and quiet. Now, I know for some people, they say, oh, Dawn, I could never move to a 55 and over because it's just too quiet. You might have grandchildren that come to, visit grandma and grandpa. You don't have children running around and playing ball in the street and riding their bicycles. So that could be a pro for some, but a minus for other. It really depends on how much peace and quiet you really want. Number four, the majority of most 55 and over communities are ADA compliant. Usually they are ranches or one level to make it easier so you don't have to worry about stairs. They also usually have wider hallways and doorways for walkers, wheelchairs, and they typically have a variety of counter heights so that if you are in a wheelchair, you can access your stove while sitting down. So that's really huge, especially if you do have a handicap or you do need the use of a walker or a wheelchair. Number five, the dreaded taxes. Now, of course, taxes fluctuate from state to state, county to county, town to town, but typically in a 55 and over community, your taxes are going to be lower. Now let's move on to some of the negatives that you might encounter with a 55 and over community. I think the biggest one is downsizing. I mean, a lot of times couples or single people are leaving a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath colonial with a 2-car garage and a basement. That's a lot of stuff. So you definitely have to purge and get rid of quite a bit of stuff before you downsize to a 55 and over community. Another negative that I hear people talk about are HOA fees. Homeowners association. Most 55 and over communities have a homeowners association, but that is not specific to a 55 and over. Typically a townhouse or a condo community will also have those fees. So you just have to know that going in, that there's going to be an association fee that is going to pay for all those amenities that you're enjoying. Somebody has to pay for that. So there are going to be homeowners association fees. One other negative that we kind of did the flip side on as the positive was a like-minded community, like-aged people in your community. So for some, as we talked about, that's a positive, but for some people that like to work with the youth or want to coach a basketball or a little league team, you may have to go obviously outside of the community to participate in those type of activities. So those are my pros and cons for living in a 55 and over community. If you've had any experience or if you live in one currently or if your parents live in one and you have a pro or a con that I did not comment about, leave it below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, consider subscribing to my channel. I am here every Wednesday and I'd love for you to join me. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.